You have made the switch to Firefly. Now what? This video is going to be a high-level overview of the things that are coming and the resources that we have as Firefly team available to you. And then we have more technical trainings and options for the getting through the step-by-step how to do in Firefly that you'll be able to get signed up for as well. So if you're watching this video, thank you so much. You've just made the switch or you're about to make this switch, and that is so exciting for us. So let me go ahead and flip this over to my screen. So now what? What's happening in the world of Firefly? Our Firefly support is incredible. I'll show you how to get a hold of them if you have not already. We'll go over some frequently asked questions, how to get additional scheduled trainings, and then we have another webinar coming soon, so I'll talk a little bit about that. All right, our Firefly support team is amazing. I get to work with every single one of our support members, and I have nothing but incredible things to say about them. So how do you reach out to our support team? A couple different ways. One, support@fireflyreservations.com. You can send an email to them, and it will create a ticket for you. And then anywhere in Firefly, whether you're at your dashboard, whether you're on a settings page, you always have this button down here in the bottom left corner, support request. So you can click on that, and then you can go ahead and type in your message and say you need help with something. And it'll show you the email here that it's going to respond to, so you know where to keep an eye on. And we do have a team constantly checking for escalation of tickets. And so if you have an urgent request, it will be seen and we'll get back to you as quick as possible. Say maybe it's not a question that you, maybe nothing's broken. Maybe you just don't know how to do something. One of the beautiful things about Firefly compared to Astra is that you can make all the changes that you need. And so if you are curious about how to make those changes, we have a knowledge base here. You can click on this link and it'll open it up for you. You can search for anything you need. So say it's a recurring charge. You can type in the word recurring, hit enter or search, and we have different articles here for how to help you with recurring charges. Some articles that I myself and the team helped create for you to help with the Astra to Firefly transition is we have a language guide for you. So if you're wondering, I know this feature is in Firefly, I just don't know what it's called, or I haven't heard about it yet, that's what this article here is for. This is a live document, so every time we get more questions about, what's this called in Firefly, I'm adding to this so that way we can keep it as up to date as possible. So examples, hot buttons, customer tabs, and bulk emails. I have a second help article resource for you, and that is our migrating from Astra to Firefly frequently asked questions. So what's different about this from the last article is this is actual, it doesn't have to be, a language translation. It's actual topical, I need help with something. Adrian put together an awesome video here explaining how auto billing works. We have a section on violations. Those come over from Astra, and so it explains it there. And this is also live. So as over the next few weeks, as more and more customers make the switch and send in questions, we'll be adding to this as well. So again, if you are not able to, get your question answered, though, we have our support team who can help answer, guide you in the right direction, give you step-by-steps. They always respond with help articles. They respond with screenshots. It's a super great resource for you, and our team's awesome. So I'm excited that you'll be able to work with them. We talked a little bit about our frequently asked questions. If you send in a question and, it's question number 2, that becomes frequently asked to me, so I'll update that article. Okay, so scheduling more trainings. You have been working in Firefly for the last few weeks, but your team has not, and maybe your team is who's actually going to be doing the day-to-day operations. Our success team is here to help you have continued training. So that could be training on a new feature, that could be training on something that you didn't think you were going to need earlier in the Firefly migration process, and now you do need. Or it could just be trainings, a few months from now as seasonal employees are hired and you need to get them connected and signed in and learning the Firefly product. So our success team's here for that. The success people that you're working with are your migration managers, and so you can connect with them, ask them for some continued training, and we'll be able to get that scheduled. The good news is we don't have to get that scheduled right before you go live because there's lots of Firefly features that are worth being trained on that can happen over the next few months. And last but not least, we have another webinar coming soon. S'more Success was we had an awesome turnout, lots of great questions, lots of great feedback. And so this video is 5 minutes long, but we're going to do an hour long of what do you do now that you've made the switch to Firefly? Adrian and myself will be going over the actual product. We'll give you some overviews, walkthroughs. You can invite anyone on your team to come watch this. And then Adrian will also go in. I'll do some of the overview. Adrian will go into the more technical side of things of, you know, when a customer has a question about this, or if a refund has to happen this way, or we'll go based off of the frequently asked questions that we have. So if you're watching this video, you probably got it in email. Everything that I talked about we'll have links to in the email, and then I'll post this video on YouTube as well. And so I'll in the caption on YouTube, I'll share links to the help articles, the webinar registration, and all that for you. So one last thing to leave you with is, if you need to get a hold of me, my email is success@fireflyreservations.com, and I can help you. However, if you're like, I don't know if it's a success question or a support question, feel free to reach out to me. I can help point you in the right direction. If you have feedback on the product or frustrations or anything that you you don't know where to go or what to do, feel free to come my way and I'll help get you where you need to go. So thank you. Welcome to Firefly. We're super excited to have you here.